Howdy, Guy Ferdman here of Satori Prime and of course of the Pro U community. I wanted to make you this video as a replacement for tonight's webinar. So I'm going to show you something kind of cool that I found recently. One of the things that I'm very up to doing is just finding new strategies. Like I know that the people who make 7 and 8 figures kind of have it down on lock and they know what they're doing. But in this game, it's a type of industry, anything in tech really, that moves very, very quickly. And if you're kind of not at the forefront of what's happening, you miss the boat on a lot of things or you kind of fall behind. So it's vital to invest in education and between Carbon Copy Pro and other things and personal development work. Um, I don't even know how many tens of thousands of dollars in my life I've spent, but probably just this year alone, I've spent about $20,000 in self-education because it's just vital to my business. It keeps me ahead of the game, and I find it very important, and I always have, and I always just look at it like investment. Some people invest in stocks, and some people invest in all kinds of things, which have turned out to be not the best investment vehicles. But if you invest in yourself, then your self-value is increasing, and when you're branding yourself online, that's vitally important. So I came across this training called Google Sniping, and it's very, very interesting. I just wanted to give you a brief overview, and then I'll give you an opportunity to take a look at it yourself. And essentially, in a way, by me showing you this, I'm actually going to show you the process that somebody who's going to see this page is going to go through, because this is a very simple process. The training itself was only $47 and was very, very clear and very well put together. And it was put together by one of the internet's wealthiest and youngest people, a 20-year-old millionaire named George from London. And what George does is he finds, products that he's aligned with, just like we do. I would never promote anything that I haven't tried myself because, like I said before, you are your brand online. So it's vitally important that anything that you're going to attach your brand to is something that you've tried, it's tested, and it's used by you, and you've seen success with it. Otherwise, I would never share with you guys something that I myself have not tried, because that just would basically tarnish my name if you guys come back with all sorts of bad feedback and tell me it doesn't work. So I've been trying a lot of little different things, because sometimes you don't really have to spend hundreds of dollars with the gurus, although it helps, definitely helps. But you can find guys who are successful online and are willing to sell their information for a lot cheaper. And I'm gonna share something with you. So what George does is he finds niche products that he's into, and he basically does really good keyword research and shows you how to go through an SEO process. I've paid for SEO trainings more than I paid for this training itself, and he actually includes very, very good SEO training because it's vital to the success of what he's showing you. And he builds very simple WordPress websites, which he actually takes you through the process. And it'll probably take you about an hour and a half to maybe 2 hours to set up this website. But the intention is that this website ranks on Google in a short period of time, and I'll show you in a minute in how short period of time. I couldn't believe it myself. But the intention is that you set up a review website that basically approaches a person who's hot to buy something or is looking for something in a particular market. And in doing so, you basically give them the information that they need, kind of like your own opinion on the subject. And through that, they actually find the training and actually opt into that list and buy the product. And what's great about this is it's completely free marketing, because besides paying for the registration of the website and hosting, which can cost you as little as probably $50 a year, the website is going to organically go up the Google search rankings, and it's going to get organic traffic if you do this the right way. And in doing so, people are going to find your website all the time, and that actually allows for the sales process to literally be automated. I'm going to show you exactly how this works, because it kind of blew me away, right? So one of the things that Elon and I love to do is we love to play tennis. We've been doing it for about 2 years, and just like I told you, I invest time and money in training myself in my business and becoming better salesperson, more valuable in terms of personal development. Really offering great service to people. We do the same thing for tennis. We take lessons. We look for courses online. We look for different resources that are going to make us better at that. And we came across a product by a guy named Brent Abel. And Brent is a 2009 world champ, really knows his stuff, and he's got a great program online that Elon and I have used and really helped us in our game, just in kind of understanding the structure of the game better and strategy. And really, when I first started, I didn't know why the ball went over the net or why it would sink into the net or, why a ball would go long. And the more you play, like anything else, you start noticing what to pay attention to. So when things like that happen, you do understand why, okay, this time I swung the racket, I did that, and that's why the ball drove down. And you really want to start understanding, okay, how do you get the ball where you want it to go clearly? And then strategy, and obviously, like anything else, the more you do, it evolves. So Elon and I did a lot of research, and we really liked his training, and we saw that you can be an affiliate and make 33% commission on his product, which is a great product. So we believe in the product, we believe we can sell it, believe we can be a voice for it, and this is really no different than telling somebody about a movie. If you see a great movie, it's very natural to just go tell your friends, hey, you got to go check this out, and you're basically having an enrollment conversation with them where you're enrolling them in your opinion or your idea. And if they're aligned with it, then they register into that idea, right? And registration, I mean, they have a choice and they say yes or no. So that's what we call an enrollment registration conversation. Now, the goal here is to kind of do the same thing. So I'm going to show you the website that we built, and it's called tennisprolessons.com. And really the intention of the whole website is just to have a person take a singular action. I'm sorry, tennisprolessons.org. .com was actually taken, but it's fine. You don't, that's not important. And you're going to see this website is mine, clearly. It's got my picture on it. It's got my review. So you see it's a really, really simple website, okay? It just got a nice clean header on it. This is just, there's a nice little pop-up that's going to come up here, but you don't got to worry about that right now. That's a little bit more advanced. I just want to show you the simplicity of this. So, clearly you see my picture right here. I'm not messing with you. This is definitely my website. And it's really simple, just a home, an about me section, a short little blog that has 2 or 3 very, very short articles with videos. And then this is something I put together on the back end that's a little bit more advanced, but you can literally not even do that. You can keep it as short as these 3 things. And this is pretty much the whole sales page. So this is where people are coming to when they're first being driven to the page. And you see it's a very, very simple print, and this is all in the training itself. It says, hey, guy here, you're reading my uncensored review of what I really thought about the Web Tennis Players Workshop by Brent Abel. You're probably somebody like me who's always looking for tennis pro lessons online or offline, which is true, obviously. And note that this is a review, though, and if you're looking for Brent's Tennis Players Workshop, then click here. So right away, you're inviting somebody to take an action, and this is the first click, and if they should click on this, it's going to open the second website, which is Brent's page. Now, if somebody takes action here, they can get his free report, which is awesome, by the way. And if somebody was to take action here and actually buy his course, now I'm going to make commission because I'm basically the referral source. And this is what we call affiliate marketing. You are the referral source. So wouldn't it be great if we went to the movies and every time we referred somebody, you can make 33%? Well, online you can. And I've showed you guys, some stuff with this before, with like the Amazon affiliate stuff a few weeks ago. And this is really just a great way to not just put money in your pocket, but if you have a primary offer, like my primary offer is the Pro University, right? Like I offer university level education so anybody can learn how to market anything to anyone, anywhere in the world. And I'm giving you an example of that right now. I'm not offering my primary offer. I found the new niche. I found a new target audience that's separate, but this is going to support any marketing efforts that I do with ProU, which is where I actually make, most of my money, helping people just have a choice and wake up to the fact that, your education and your age and your color and your creed and your religion has nothing to do with your value. And that's really what we can do. We can show people how to make a lot of money online and have that life of freedom. So I want to show you 2 things. So I set up this website. It's very simple, like I showed you. On the side over here, there's, again, just like a little bit more about me, just for credibility's sake. And again, there's all these like links placed in strategic locations to have people go to the website. And that's really it. It's a very natural conversation. And I want to show you there's already comments on here. This thing is getting traffic, right? There's reactions, there's comments. And I put this up a day ago, and I can prove this to you. And I'm going to show you how amazing, what this kid actually taught me is, because that's kind of what blew me away. So I literally built this site out in about 2, maybe 3 hours total, okay? So I'm going to show you that the posts on here are from September 20th, 2011. Over here is the time. It's 11 p.m. where I am right now. I'm working kind of late today, and you can see it's Wednesday, September 21st. So this website has been up right about 24 hours at this point in time. And you'll see that all the posts are from that date. Again, September 20th. And another one, September 20th. And the reason I'm showing you this, because I want to prove to you that I only built this site yesterday. It's a big deal that I show you that, okay? And you'll see why in just a second. So you're probably thinking to yourself, Guy, that's great. You built it a day ago. Why does that matter? Well, I'm going to show you. So as you can see, I strategically picked this tennisprolessons.org because tennis pro lessons is a keyword that I found that has very, very good traffic and very small amount of competition. So anything less than 13,000 pages, according to George, is a very small competition. I would even say down to 30,000 competing pages or less is very, very good. So if I type in tennis pro lessons as a search in Google, right? So we just search tennis pro lessons, as you can see. Now you do see 1.8 million results, right? But this is what we call a broad search. And you can see it's up, here's the website up here, although I'm not sure it would show up. I actually haven't tried it, to be perfectly honest, in terms of like organic search. Well, it is here, but this is kind of the big deal. But I want to back up for a second. If you put quotes around anything that you search, then you'll notice tennis pro lessons, and this is what we call a phrase match, meaning that you're actually only going to find searches on Google based on this phrase. You can see based on that, I'm already showing up at #1 on Google, and there's only 6,500 competing pages. So that's all the pages online that are also search engine optimized for this keyword terminology. And you'll see that that's actually true because they highlight that in Google: tennis pro lessons, tennis pro lessons, tennis pro lessons. Like anywhere where somebody put that in strategically to have it show up under this term, or Google picked it up that that's what the website is about. But I can show you this in a different way. There's a way to open a web page like this. You see the little spy guy in the corner. This just basically means that I opened up a web page that doesn't have any cookies or cache or anything like that. So right now, nothing that I've done online is going to impact the search that I'm doing. So this will actually be interesting to see where it is, right? And this is really what I want to show you. So tennis pro lessons, I built the site 24 hours ago, and you can count with me. So we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm the 6th website down on the first page of Google within 24 hours. This blew me away when I saw it the other day, right? So I showed you. This is not because I liked it. It's not because I Google Plused it. None of that stuff. This is a pure organic search. This is what people are seeing live on the web. And if you don't believe me, you can type in tennis pro lessons on your own computer right now, and you'll see that this is where my website is. And I can click on it and show you that this really is my website. See that? And that's what George taught me. And I was blown away because I thought that SEO takes months. But it turns out when you're really succinct and you create a very niche-y website, the search engines love that. And this, I gotta admit this happened in about 6 to 12 hours, not even 24 hours. So this is amazing. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build some backlinks to it, and it's just gonna push up the rankings. The more relevant this becomes to the search, the better. So now here's the next piece of the puzzle. So isn't that amazing, right? That blew my mind. So I was a believer the moment I saw that. So you saw this is the page it goes to, and I'm going to show you the back office to this affiliate program. So I'm going to go to my marketing folder, my affiliates, and I have this tennis affiliate program. And as you saw, like I have affiliates with a lot of stuff that I've tried online. So you're really not limited by the amount of things you can try online. So here we are. You can see this is Brent. Log into my back office here, and I'm going to show you links and tools. So bear in mind, again, I have done no marketing. This site has been up for 24 hours, and I can prove this to you in another way also. This means that out of, well, first of all, you know what? Let's look how many people actually visited the website. So we're going to go to a website called Google Analytics, which lets you actually follow and do very deep research on who's visiting your website, where they're coming from, and who they actually are. So I'm going to show you this also. So this is my Tennis Pro Lesson site. We're going to want to view this report, and I can already tell you. So I've had 21 visits to the page. 83 pages have been viewed total, about 4 pages per visit. Bounce rate means how many people only looked at the web page and then left. So 57% of people only looked at the web page, the first page, and left. People spend an average time of 5 minutes on the site, which is pretty good. You know, if you think about how people surf online, a few seconds on most sites is enough. And then obviously most of them are new, but this also means that I have some returning visitors already. So maybe people are bookmarking it to come back. I can see where content they're looking at, and I can see where the traffic is coming from. So we can see that so far about 20% of my traffic came directly from the search engines. Direct traffic is just from me posting it, around the web on different ping sites. You can go to a site called Ping FM and just kind of spread it around the web. So obviously people are interested in what I'm putting up. And then I already have some referral sites that are backlinking to my site. So it's pretty cool. So you saw that, right? So 21 people visited my site. Now this is going to show you the power of this. Out of those 21 people, means 18 of them, right? That's, I don't even know what percentage it is. It's a very high percent. 18 of them actually took action from this page and went to this page. I don't know about you, but imagine if 21%, if like 90+% of people who you asked them to do something did it. They did. 6 of them clicked on it, like clicked on something on the page, and 2 of them became leads. So we're talking almost 20% of the people that went through the page became a lead. So obviously I have not made any sales yet, but we're already talking 2 leads in 24 hours from something that I've spent $0 marketing. All right, so you're starting to see the power of this. So I'm going to offer you guys to check out what George is doing, because the training was really easy, very straightforward to understand. Anybody who's a beginner and wants to make money online can use this program. And think about, George basically is promising that your website will generate revenue between $300 to $1,000 a month, and that really depends on what you're promoting. So sometimes you'll have more traffic, sometimes you'll have less traffic. But if you do it the right way, you should be making sales, and you should start seeing sales come in almost immediately if it ranks. So if that's the case, imagine you just spent your day or your week, you commit to building one of these websites a week. And that's really what Elon and I are looking to do, is if we can build one of these websites a week, given that we find affiliate programs that we're aligned with, imagine by the end of the year you have 50 of these websites working all over the web. Even conservatively, let's say it only made you $200 a piece, that's $10,000 a month guaranteed in your pocket. There's your 6-figure income. You just made $120,000 in revenue this year. So with 4 hours of work a week, and the better you get at this, the shorter the process is going to get. So let's say even an hour and a half to 2 hours a week, you can build these sites. You can do this, right? So I'm giving you guys a tool here that whether or not you're looking for a company like ProU, for instance, or anything like that, you can see the power of this and what this can offer you and how easy it is to actually build. And you see, I'm showing you all the proof that it absolutely works. So, I'm putting my stamp of approval on this program, and the link is below. By all means, follow it. And if you find that it's worthy of something that you're looking to do for $47, it's really not a bad investment. You don't have very much to lose. So I wanted to offer you a cheap solution to start making money online and really kind of learning the basics of how to search engine optimize a website, which is vitally important anyway, and doing keyword research again, which is vitally important to anything you're going to do online. So here you have it, and that's what I wanted to go over with you guys in the webinar tonight. And like I said, Elon and I got invited to a very special training on Friday and Saturday. We're going to sit at a roundtable training with 7- and 8-figure earners, the CEO of ProU and the VP of the company, and we're going to get to pick their brains for about 48 hours and get wined and dined. So we're pretty psyched about that, and we'll report back on that when we get back. But for now, check out George's training, and I hope that you find it to be a amicable solution to the beginning of your education, if it's your beginning, or if you're already a vet, something that you can expand your resume and the way that you make money online. All right, guys, so it's late. I'm going to go to bed, and I hope you enjoyed this video and that you see how powerful this is. Again, this is Guy Ferdman of the ProU community and co-founder of Satori Prime. Have yourself a wonderful evening and check out that link below. Take care.